Welcome back to Adventure Freaks. I'm Ray, and today we're tackling something that can make or break your move abroad. We're going to share the 5 critical things you must know 90 days before moving abroad. If you miss even one of these, you could end up locked out of your bank account, stuck with huge fees, or even denied entry when you land. And you'll want to stick around until the end because we're saving one of the best tips for last, something that could save you thousands of dollars. So let's dive into our checklist that will make your move overseas smooth, affordable, and stress-free. Can I ask you a quick favor? Adventure Freaks is growing, but over 80% of you watching right now aren't subscribed yet. If you love tips on affordable living and retiring abroad, hit that subscribe button. It's free and it really helps us grow. First up is banking that actually works abroad. So one of the first things you need to take care of is your banking. And let me clear up some confusion right away. When you move overseas, you're probably thinking, should I open a bank account in that country? Eventually, maybe. But here's what most people don't realize. You don't need to rush into foreign banking, and in many cases, you won't need it at all, especially in your first few months or year, or if you're moving frequently between countries. Instead, you'll rely on your U.S. bank account and debit card to withdraw local currency from ATMs wherever you are. You keep your money in the U.S. and simply pull out cash as needed in whatever country you're in. And that's exactly why your choice of U.S. bank matters so much, because ATM fees will destroy your budget if you pick the wrong one. Most traditional U.S. banks charge you $3 to $5 every time you use an international ATM. Then the local bank adds another $3 to $7 on top of that. If you're withdrawing cash twice a week, that's $50 to $100 a month, just in fees. Over a year, that's over $1,000 gone to ATM charges alone. That's why the gold standard for expats is Charles Schwab, the high-yield investor checking account. Schwab doesn't charge ATM fees anywhere in the world. And if another bank charges you, like the $5 ATM fee in Thailand or Mexico, Schwab reimburses you at the end of every month. No questions asked. And here's your backup strategy. Always carry a second credit card with no foreign transaction fees. Something like Capital One or Chase Sapphire. If your debit card gets frozen, that credit card is your lifeline. So in these 90 days, open a Schwab account if you don't have one, test it out, and get that backup card ready. With this setup, you'll have fee-free access to cash worldwide without needing to navigate foreign banking systems right away. Feeling confused about where to move abroad, which countries you even qualify for, or what your real options are? You're not alone. This is where most people get stuck and where they often waste a lot of time and money going in the wrong direction. That's why we offer 2 simple ways to help, depending on what you need. First is the Ideal Destination Finder. It's a personalized assessment that looks at your lifestyle, priorities, and budget, and then shows you your top 3 countries. It's really impressive. It's designed to help you narrow things down, avoid endless research, and reduce the risk of choosing the wrong place. And if you feel like you need more personalized help, you can also book a one-on-one consultation with me. I'll walk you through your situation, clarify which countries make sense for you, which countries you can actually qualify for, and the next steps, so you're not guessing. Both options are easy to find at adventurefreaks.com. Just scroll down and you'll see the consultation with me to the right. Just click it and schedule your consultation. Over here to the left, you'll see the Ideal Destination Finder. Just click it to get started. Links are also in the description below, or you can scan the QR codes on the screen. Now let's get back to the video. Next up, set up a Wise account. Next up is something that has become a lifesaver for millions of expats. Wise, formerly known as TransferWise. Traditional banks charge insane fees for international transfers. I'm talking $30 to $50 just to move your own money. And that's before they sneak in terrible exchange rates that eat even more of your cash. Wise fixes that. You can transfer money to over 70 countries at the real exchange rate, the same one you'd see on Google. And the fees are just a fraction of what banks charge. Let's say you open a bank account in Portugal and want to transfer money from your US account. Here's the brutal reality. For a $500 transfer, your bank will charge a $45 wire fee plus a 3% exchange rate markup, equaling a $60 total cost. Wise for the same transfer? Approximately $4 to $6 total cost. For a $5,000 transfer, your bank will charge a $45 wire fee plus the 3% exchange rate markup, and that equals around $195 total cost. Wise, approximately $25 to $30 total. The savings are massive, especially on larger amounts. And here's the other benefit. Wise isn't just for sending money. You can also use it to receive payments, like a pension, rental income, or freelance work. Thousands of expats use Wise to pay their Portuguese landlords every month. You simply convert your dollars to euros at the real exchange rate and send the payment directly to your landlord's Portuguese bank account. No more expensive international wire transfers for rent. They even give you a debit card you can use worldwide. So before you leave, set up a Wise account. Fund it, test it out, and get comfortable with how it works. That way, when you're in Portugal, you won't be scrambling to figure out how to move money without losing half of it to fees. Next up, get a VPN before you leave. This one is huge, and honestly, it's something most people don't even think about until it's too late. You need a VPN, a virtual private network, before you leave. Here's why. When you log into your US bank account from another country, your bank might flag it as suspicious. They see someone trying to log in from, say, Costa Rica, and boom, you're locked out of your account until you can call them. Not a fun situation when you're thousands of miles away. A VPN solves this by letting you connect as if you're still in the US. You choose the location, log in securely, and avoid those annoying lockouts. But that's not the only reason a VPN is essential. Think about all the times you'll be using public Wi-Fi, airports, cafes, hotels. Without a VPN, your personal data is exposed. A VPN encrypts your connection and keeps your information safe. And let's not forget streaming. If you still want to watch your Netflix, Hulu, or other services from home, a VPN is the only way to access those libraries abroad. So set this up before you leave. I personally use NordVPN due to its stellar service, no logging policy, and incredible affordability. It's just a few dollars a month. Test it on your devices so you know how it works. This little step will save you endless frustration and keep you from getting locked out from your accounts back home. Next up is healthcare and prescriptions. Healthcare might not be the most exciting topic, but it's one of the most important. Many countries actually require proof of health insurance before they'll grant you a residency visa. For example, Portugal's D7 visa requires you to show international coverage. Here's why. It takes months to get your residency permit approved, and only then can you access their public healthcare system. Until that happens, you need your own coverage. So in the 90 days before you move, research and purchase an international health insurance plan. I personally recommend Safety Wing, which offers great coverage options when traveling abroad. It covers travelers up to age 69. It's easy to sign up online, simple and affordable. Don't wait until you arrive, because by then it may be too late, and your visa application could get delayed or denied. Second, take care of your prescriptions. Try to get at least a 90-day supply before you leave. Transferring prescriptions across borders can be complicated, and you don't want to run out of something essential right after you land. Also, bring a copy of your medical records. If you have ongoing conditions, having that documentation can make it much easier to get care abroad. It's not glamorous, trust me. Nothing derails your dream move abroad faster than getting sick without a plan. And finally, last on our list is your address, documents, mail, and communication. This is the catch-all category that most people forget until the very last minute. Start with your passport. Make sure it's valid for at least 6 months beyond your intended stay. Some airlines won't even let you board if it's too close to expiring. Next, gather notarized copies of key documents, birth certificates, marriage certificates, driver's licenses, even medical and school records if you're moving with your family. Having these on hand makes it so much easier when you're applying for visas, opening bank accounts, or enrolling kids in school. Then there's mail. You don't want to miss important tax forms, bank statements, or letters while you're abroad. Set up a virtual mail service like Traveling Mailbox. They scan your mail so you can see it online, and they can forward physical copies to you if needed. Plus, and here's the big tip, you can also set up your address in a no income tax state to avoid having to pay state income tax since you're moving overseas, potentially saving you thousands. And don't forget your phone. Unlock it before you leave so you can pop in a local SIM card or consider an eSIM service which lets you download a local data plan instantly. If you want to leave your US number active, look into Google Voice or port your number. This might sound like a small detail, but trust me, having communication sorted out from day one will make your arrival a whole lot smoother. So there you have it, the 5 smart things to do 90 days before moving abroad. Get your banking sorted with Schwab or a similar travel-friendly account. Set up Wise for cheap and easy money transfers. Protect yourself with a VPN. Line up your healthcare and prescriptions. And organize your documents, mail, and communication. And change your address. Take care of these 5 things and you'll avoid stress, save money, and hit the ground running in your new country. If you need any additional guidance on setting up any of these, you can book a consultation with me through adventurefreaks.com. I'd love to connect with you and walk you through this process. I'll also include the links of Wise, Safety Wing, Traveling Mailbox, and NordVPN in the description below so that you can activate the services before you leave. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe and like. It truly helps support our channel. And until next time, thank you for viewing. I'm Ray. This is Adventure Freaks, showing you how to live better abroad.